Part 2. The investigation begins. The moment Bill discovered his daughter's body, time froze. He called the police, his voice trembling as he tried to explain the unthinkable. Within minutes, the Quincy Police Department descended on the quiet neighborhood. Officers moved quickly, taping off the perimeter as neighbors watched in disbelief. Inside, detectives found a scene both chaotic and meticulous. Becky's body bore 14 bullet wounds. One bedroom window showed signs of forced entry, and small fragments of shredded plastic littered the floor near her body. Yet, despite the violence, there were no fingerprints, no DNA, and no murder weapon. It was as if the killer had vanished into thin air. Detectives were left with more questions than answers. What had happened inside that house? Who could hate Becky enough to do something so cold, so personal? As they pieced together her final moments, they also faced the heartbreaking task of telling her family. Bill, her father, would later recall the moment he had to deliver the news no parent should ever have to say. "We don't know anything yet, but Becky's dead." For her loved ones, reality shattered. Becky had been a fixture in the community, a nurse known for her warmth and compassion. Her death left a gaping hole, not only in her family, but in the entire town. The case quickly reached the desk of Josh Jones, the state's attorney for Adams County, and his assistant, Laura Keck. Both were seasoned prosecutors, but from the moment they entered the crime scene, they sensed this case was different. "You can't walk out of that house and not be affected by it," Josh would later say. "You put yourself in her place, the fear she must have felt, and it stays with you." As investigators continued their work, they found Becky's phone hidden behind the bathroom door. That single discovery could prove crucial. Her phone, her messages, her last digital footprints, they could reveal what had led up to her murder. Josh and Laura began the painstaking process of analyzing every message, photo, and search history on the device. Hours turned into days. But one thing quickly became clear. Whatever they found, it likely wouldn't be enough on its own. To solve this, they would have to go deeper into Becky's life and her marriage. Little did they know, Becky had left behind more than memories. She had left behind evidence, hints and warnings that, when pieced together, would speak louder than anything else. Before diving into those clues, we have to go back to the beginning of their story, a decade earlier, when Becky and Tim first met.